Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel worldwide. And this time, don't you dare skip the first 3 seconds. Because what you're about to hear is not just comeback news. This is a signal that's heating up the K-pop industry, splitting fandoms, and making the world start asking, what is BTS really preparing? March 2026 has just exploded. A sudden announcement confirms BTS will return to The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on March 25th and 26th. Sounds ordinary? No, because history has proven. Every time they appear on the stage, the world is never truly the same again. And this time, there's something different, something deeper, bolder, and perhaps the most shocking in their entire career. Hosted by Jimmy Fallon, this show is not just a talk show. It is a global viral machine where moments are born that can change an artist's fate overnight. From Taylor Swift to Ariana Grande, Dwayne Johnson, Justin Bieber, all have made history here. But BTS? They don't just appear, they dominate. And now, they return not just to perform, but to bring a mysterious project titled Arirang, a name that instantly sparks debate. Is this a comeback or a deeper cultural declaration? And in the middle of it all, one name once again becomes the center of global attention, kimtaehyung, a figure who is always unpredictable, whose every word and expression can become a global headline within seconds. Will he say something shocking this time, or reveal a new side we've never seen before? This is what makes this moment feel dangerous yet impossible to ignore. So in this video, we will break everything down. Why BTS's appearance this time is being called a global turning point, the hidden meaning behind Arirang that is making many uneasy, why kimtaehyung is becoming the center of global attention, and why The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon always becomes the most dangerous stage for creating viral moments. We will also discuss ARMY's reactions that are starting to split, as well as the strong possibilities of what BTS is actually planning behind all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell. And most importantly, help this video go viral so the world continues to see the best side and kindness of kimtaehyung. Because this time, this is not just content. This is a moment that could change the way the world sees BTS forever. March 2026 becomes a witness when an announcement arrives without warning, like lightning splitting the sky of the entertainment industry. BTS is confirmed to shake The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon stage again on March 25th and 26th. For some, this may seem like just another schedule, but for millions around the world, this is a major signal, a moment that could shift global conversations overnight. History has recorded, every time BTS appears on the stage, the world is never truly the same again. Hosted by Jimmy Fallon, this show is not just an ordinary talk show. It is a global viral engine that has created unforgettable, iconic moments. With a concept that blends casual interviews, creative games, and world-class music performances, The Tonight Show has become a prestigious stage capable of bringing anyone into the global spotlight within minutes. It's no surprise that big names like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, and Dwayne Johnson have all appeared and created their own viral moments. But even among those stars, BTS always delivers something different, something that cannot be replicated. This time, BTS is not coming just to talk or simply perform. They bring a project full of meaning and symbolism. Arirang. This title is not just an artistic choice, but a representation of deep Korean cultural roots. Arirang is known as a legendary folk song passed down through generations, carrying emotions of longing, hope, and identity. When BTS chooses this name, it feels like they are sending a message bigger than a comeback, that they are bringing Korean culture to the world stage in a bolder, deeper, and more personal way. This is no longer just about music, but about how a nation's identity can speak through melody and lyrics. Among the 7 shining members, one name once again becomes the center of global gravity, kimtaehyung. Known for his mysterious aura and natural charisma, he always manages to steal the spotlight in every appearance. His face, often described as representing the golden ratio, is only the surface. What truly makes Taehyung captivating is the way he speaks. Honest, unpredictable, and often touching the deepest emotional side. Every word he says carries the power to become a global headline. The camera seems to fall in love with him, and audiences around the world are never truly ready for what he will do next. On the other hand, ARMY is now caught in a whirlwind of emotions that is hard to describe. Excitement mixes with nearly unbearable curiosity. What will they reveal on that stage? Is this just part of promotion or the beginning of a new, more serious and meaningful phase of BTS? These questions are spreading across platforms, sparking discussions that are not only intense but deeply emotional. Even a bigger, more provocative question arises. Is BTS still just a K-pop group, or have they evolved into a global cultural force that can no longer be simply categorized? The power of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon as a global stage cannot be underestimated. With its wide international reach and ability to create virality in a short time, every appearance on this show almost always becomes global conversation material. The flexible format allows artists to show their authentic side, something rarely seen on other stages. This is what makes every moment feel real, spontaneous, and often surprising. And when BTS appears, the effect multiplies. What will happen on March 25th and 26th is not just a television broadcast. It is part of a bigger narrative that BTS is writing on the world stage. Every detail, from facial expression, tone of voice, to word choices, will be analyzed and debated by millions. This is not just about entertainment, but about influence, identity, and how a music group can change the way the world sees culture. And when the lights turn on, the music begins and the camera slowly focuses on Kim Taehyung's face, one thing becomes certain. The world will pause for a moment, not because it is told to, but because it has no other choice but to watch. Now the question is in your hands. Will Arirang become a masterpiece that elevates Korean culture to an unprecedented level, or will it be the boldest move that divides global opinion? Because this time, silence is no longer an option. And at this point, we are no longer just talking about a comeback. We are witnessing how BTS is rewriting the rules of the game on a stage as big as The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, at a time that is not coincidental, and with message not everyone is ready to accept. March 2026 is not just about the 25th and 26th stage. It is about the moment when the world may change again. And at the center of it, once again, is Kim Taehyung. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell. But if not, feel free to skip, because the Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. But one thing is certain after this, you will never see BTS the same way again. Now we want to hear from you. Will Arirang become a masterpiece that elevates culture to the highest level, or a bold move that divides the world? Write your thoughts in the comments, because this time, your voice is part of this bigger story. Hard news. The next developments could be more shocking than we imagine, and not all facts will be revealed to the public. Stay tuned for the latest updates only on Taehyung Lovers. Thank you, and see you again. That concludes our session. Stay safe, and see you next time. Keep following the latest updates about Kim Taehyung, only on the Taehyung Lovers channel.